So close your eyes, Taemin said. Ryan closed her eyes and sat in front of him in a couch. Taemin is a psychologist. What happened with you? Taemin asked. A few years back I met a boy. She's saying with closed eyes. She don't know that she can't believe that she's going to tell this which she heard from everyone. 6 years before. Ryan is flagrant. Ryan just needs attention because she lives alone. Nobody with her except her best friend Jihyo. She loves Jihyo because Jihyo's helped her in every situation. Ryan, where are you going? She asked because Ryan is going out. Don't worry, I will be back early. Okay, Jihyo said. She smiled and again started talking with her best friend Jungkook. You are very different from your best friend, he said. Yeah, actually she don't have anyone except me, Jihyo answered. I also don't have anyone except you. She laughed and said, shut up, Jungkook. On the other hand, Violet and her friends hold her hand while saying, Ryan, you know there's new chick said she defeat you. Huh, she must be dreaming, Ryan said. Let's go and show her who you are. Ryan sat in front of her boy-filled few glasses. Ryan smiled and they start drinking. Everyone is cheering Ryan. And finally she won. She got up from there and started walking while having smoke on her face. Everyone started cheering Ryan. Ryan entered silently and saw a plate full of food on the shelf. She's so drunk and she slowly walked towards there and started eating. Okay, after eating she got up and went in her room. Next morning. When I'm going to meet my best friend, do you want to come? No. Why come meet you? Forced her. Okay. Now they are waiting here for him. She was busy in finding him while on the other hand Vine is busy in checking boys. Only look, he is handsome. Vine, I'm not interested. Suddenly Jungkook came and hugged you. Vine was standing there while watching them. She cleared her throat. They broke the hug and looked at her. Oh, sorry, Jungkook. She is Vine, my best friend and Vine, and he is your best friend only, I know. She made awkward face. Jihyo laughed and tried to stable the atmosphere. Jungkook was looking at Vine with a knowing face. In the whole day, Jungkook and Jihyo enjoyed so much, but Vine was bored with them. Bye, Jihyo. He smiled, and by Vine, he looked in her eyes and immediately turned his gaze towards you. Bye, Jungkook, she said. Vine is a very attractive girl, and everyone groaned over her eyes. When they saw her intense stare, they fell in love with her. Vine never loved someone in her whole life. She just had a relationship and broke it. Vine has some kind of disorders. She can't hold candle on herself. In midnight. Jungkook poof. I like her friend Vine. She's straightforward girl and don't know why I like him. Few days later. Vine entered in hall and saw him sitting on the bench while playing piano. She walked to him. He don't know that she's standing in front of him because he's busy playing piano. He stopped and smiled when suddenly she started clapping. He opened his eyes. I like your playing style, she said. Thank you. I also came here for piano. I don't know who taught me. Oh, you are that good. Don't worry, they hired me for you. They sat together and he started teaching her how to play piano. As we know that Vine is a player, she leaned towards his face. He looked at her and then he smiled. He lost in her beauty. After that, at night, she entered and saw Jihyo. Let's eat, Vine, Jihyo said. You can eat, I'm full. She eats with him. Vine sat in front of Jihyo. So, do you play piano? She asked. Yes. Vine, I want to tell you something, she said. What is it? Vine asked. I think so, I love him. Vine looked at her and said, Oh, you are in love. Yes. And I think so, he also loved me. Ask him, Vine said. Okay, she smiled shyly and Vine looked at her with wild smile. Next day. She's sitting with him but didn't talk to him. He felt weird and asked, Are you free today, Vine? He asked, Yes. So do you want to come with me? He offered her to come with him. Okay, she smiled. The day they enjoyed so much. 1 month later. Am I looking beautiful? Jihyo asked. Yes, I hope today he confessed. Who? She went out. It's a secret, Jihyo said. Why, okay? Jungkook and Ryan both are laying on the bed. Ryan is looking at the sky, not him. He is busy in talking with her, but she is in her own world. I'm going now. Suddenly she said and got up. But why you stay here, please? He grabbed her hand, but suddenly she yanked his line harshly. What happened, Ryan? He asked confusedly. I just want to go home. I'm not feeling well, she said. Okay. He stepped towards her and hugged her. Jungkook did this. He hugged her. After that, she went out. Next day, Ryan came out and saw Jihyo sitting on the chair. She's looking beautiful. Where are you going? She asked. To meet a friend, Jihyo said. Our friend, she got up and put her hand on Ryan's shoulder. And Jihyo, don't wait for me, she smiled and went on. Okay, all day Ryan enjoy herself. She thinks about Jungkook. Jungkook is the first boy Ryan fell in love with. She don't know she feels she feels safe with him. Jihyo entered while crying. Why? She got up. What happened, Unni? Ryan asked. She sat on the floor while crying. Why he don't love me again? Who? Jungkook, Jihyo said. But Jungkook, but he's your friend. No, I love him. You know, we had a relationship few years ago, but then I broke him with. I broke up with him. We remained friends, but now I want him back, and he refused. He said he's in love with someone. Once Belle stopped her and she looked at her blankly. Jihyo is her like sister. When her parents threw her Ryan out of their house, she is the one who helped her and gave her place. Ryan had started spinning. Don't worry, Oni. She hugged him. Next day. Jihyo is sleeping in her room and Ryan is packing her luggage. She didn't sleep at night because she was packing her clothes. After packing, she got up and went out. At Jungkook's place, he opened the door and hugged her. I really miss you. He closed the door and faced her. He saw tears and asked, what happened, Ryan? Why don't you tell me that you and Jihyo were in a relationship? She asked while crying. Her tears are falling on her cheeks. Jungkook, did she tell you this? What? He closed his eyes in anger and said, yes, she's crying. Yes. But now we are just friends. I just love you. Jungkook, you know she's better than me. Please, I just used you. I'm not good as her. His face turned black. Are you saying this because of her? No, I'm saying truth. I'm just passing my time with you. She's the one for you. She take care if I'm not good for you. She said. She's crying and he also started crying. Don't say like that. I love you. If you just use me, then it's okay. He covered her face. Jungkook, Jihyo is my best friend. Please take care of her. After saying this, she ran aside. He also ran behind her, but she sat in a taxi and then you leave him for your best friend, yes, and he don't know where I am. Taemin feels bad for her, but he writes some medicine for her. Actually, Ryan loves Jungkook, but she never contacted her after leaving them, but she knows them where they are. And next day in court, so you know what are they doing? Taemin asked. I heard that he married her. He looked at her and said, yes, please drop me here. He nodded and stopped his car. He stepped out. She stepped out. Take care, Taemin said. He drove off after dropping her. Ryan loves Jihyo as her own sister. She knows that leaving him is very hard for her, but she do this for Jihyo. He is the first person who gave place Ryan to live. She did everything for Ryan. That's why Ryan left him. She believed that she is not around him, so he forgot her and continued his relationship with anyone. She thinks that it's not hard for him to forget her because they are in a relationship for 6 months. But she never thought that she fell in love with him hard. Now while Manchi's condition is not good, she is so depressed. She knows that it's my mistake, but now she is walking, but then a car stopped on the other side of the road. Jungkook and Jihyo came out with a little girl. Jungkook is holding her and they went in the hospital. One beat dropping after saying this. She sat on the ground while panting heavily and started crying. One is crying with her heart out, but there's no desire to console her. Sometimes she thinks that she shouldn't leave him, but she does this for her best friend. I left my everything and now I don't want anyone. She wiped her tears and continued her walk. But suddenly someone grabbed her and she turned and saw him. Jungkook, she said. He just wanted to hug her, but he stopped himself. Finally, I found you. He said. Now she's sitting with Jungkook and Jihyo. Jungkook, please leave us alone. Jungkook, okay, he got up and left. Why looks at her, Why I don't know why you love me as your sister. You leave him for me. But you know what? He truly loves you. He doesn't know that where are you. But he waits for you. I know he will never love me and then I moved on him. I'm married now but not with Jungkook. I'm married to my boyfriend Nikki. We both had a daughter. I just came here with him to meet my husband. Jungkook and I remain friends. Why, if I know that he loves you, then I will never let you leave him. He truly loves you. Ryan's heart was beating fast. Ryan, now I just want to say that I love you as a friend. I love you too. Only they hugged each other. They now go and talk to him. Will he forgive me? She asked. Yes, fine. And Ryan slowly walked towards him. He's standing in the alley. She came and called him. Jungkook, he turned. I'm sorry. She apologized. He just remained silent while looking at her. I know you are mad at me, but if this happened to you, she asked. I know if this happened with you, you will do also the same as I did. But I do the same. But you have to talk to me. I know why you didn't tell Jihyo because he didn't want to hurt her feelings. But you know what? You hurt me, he said. He started walking while ignoring her. Sorry, please forgive me. She also started walking, but then suddenly she fell down. Ryan, he grabbed her. He took her to the hospital immediately. In the hospital, she's so weak. She's in depression, and she's because of depression. She doesn't care about her health. And look at her arms is full of bruises. She hurt herself. Doctor said. Okay, a few minutes later, she opened her eyes and saw him sitting beside her on the chair. She tried to sit. He fixed the wheel behind her. Thank you, she thanked him. Jungkook, please forgive me. He looked at her and then. First, you take me in Ryan as your lovely wife. Yes, I do. Now you can kiss the bride. The bride said. He placed a soft kiss on her forehead. She was sitting there with her husband. Actually, when she came to know that while leaving for her, she started searching her, and that time she met a boy, Nikki, and they became GF and girlfriend and boyfriend. She became happy with him and she wants to help Jungkook. Her husband helped her to find her.